first time I came here was with my quintet, my American quintet with called Newsreel. It was also with Dan Weiss and with Shane Ansley on the trumpet, Jacob Sachs on the piano, and Matt Pavolka. And that was at the old Hot Club. And it was a very, I think it was the beginning of the tour. And it's probably the best way you can possibly start a tour. Because the Hot Club is, for many New York musicians, the best place to play in Europe. The sound is great, the people are great, the atmosphere is fantastic. So there's always something magical that seems to happen over there. Well, I mean, we just played one set here. It's very comfortable. I think the sound is a little bit bigger. It resonates a little bit more, so it's easier for me as a saxophone player to play. More comfortable. I think the resonances are much better. So it's an improvement. Not to say that the old Hot Club was a problem at all. I really loved it. It was a very warm sound, but a little bit more fachado, more closed. This is really great, and I'm sure people could do some great live recording here. So this work right now, what we're doing is some new project, a trio called Tziour, which is mixing the electronic treatment of my father's poetry in Hebrew, as you heard, and some modern tunes that I wrote. And it's a very unique situation because there's no bass, and these two musicians, Miles Okazaki and Dan Weiss, are extraordinarily flexible and have an incredibly huge vocabulary, so we can really go from very conventional swing to funk to free to whatever you want. And so it's a very comfortable situation to explore. It's the beginning. This is only our second tour in Europe, and we're starting to really find things. Other than that, I do a lot of writing, as you know. I've worked a lot with the Orquestra Jazz de Matosinhos. There is one project coming in February, and I have also many different works in progress. Something for non-net, something for orchestra, and of course I have two records coming up. One with Newsreel, the quintet that came here the first time. That's a sextet. And then Steve Swallow Trio, with whom we played here. The bass player hired me to do his new trio group, and we just made a record. So it's good, busy.